Hey, surge seekers. Ever wonder just how much power political leaders wield over the stock market? We're not talking pocket change. Every year, US politicians move hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars through the stock market. Both Democrats and Republicans play this game, pushing trends and sometimes sparking controversy. If Wall Street is where fortunes are made, Capitol Hill sure knows how to ride those waves. Here's the deal. Politicians have access to information and trends before they hit mainstream news. They're not just shaping policy. They're shaping market momentum and riding the next big wave before most people even see it coming. Tracking what they buy can give everyday investors a sneak peek into upcoming market trends, or at least show us which sectors the big money believes in. This year, Pelosi raised eyebrows by funneling millions into 6 powerhouse stocks. These aren't random picks. They span AI, tech, infrastructure, and the future of energy. Today's lineup will break down each of these heavyweights, talk about what makes them so tempting, and explore how they just might fit in your own portfolio. First up, Vistra Corp, ticker VST. At first glance, it might look like just another utility company. But Vistra is riding the wave of the AI boom, supplying the ever-growing energy needs of massive data centers. The kicker? They operate nuclear plants, which are becoming critical for stable, clean power in a digital, always-on world. The stock price has rocketed nearly 900% in the past 5 years. Dividends are decent, but the stock is now pricier than ever. Entering now calls for extra attention and maybe some patience. Pelosi's second big move, Tempus, ticker TM. This is AI at its core. Tempus builds solutions that combine clinical data, real-world results, and genomic tests to help doctors personalize treatments like never before. The company even supplies data to the world's most powerful BIOS supercomputers. It's not profitable yet, and remains a speculative bet with a wild ride on revenue growth. High risk, high potential reward, Tempus aims to be the next superstar of digital health. Now for the undisputed royalty of artificial intelligence, NVIDIA, ticker NVIDIA. 90% of today's data center AI runs on NVIDIA chips, a truly dominant position. Revenue is exploding, thanks to massive investments from tech giants. Shares have surged over 1,500% in 5 years. Sure, the price is sky high, but analysts see more room to grow as AI powers everything from cars to cloud gaming and smart cities. For anyone betting on the digital world, NVIDIA is a core holding. Amazon needs no introduction, but it's so much more than just online shopping. From cloud computing to logistics, streaming, and AI, Amazon's reach is unmatched. Annual revenues have smashed past $500 billion, and the company keeps growing at double-digit rates. With their relentless focus on expansion over profits, they're set up for even bigger gains in the future. Amazon is the 21st century blue chip, a company so dominant that it's the backbone of daily life for millions. Want to know what people think, search, watch, or buy? Just ask Google, known as Alphabet on Wall Street. They're the #1 platform in almost everything: search, web browsing, email, YouTube, digital ads, maps, and mobile with Android. They're also busy with AI, self-driving cars, and even quantum chips. Despite their gigantic size, Google keeps racking up massive profit growth. Their value is still surprisingly reasonable for such a dominant company. It's no surprise Pelosi grabbed a stake here. Last but not least, Broadcom, ticker Broadcom. This name doesn't get splashy headlines, but it's critical in tech. They lead in cloud networks, custom chips, security, and more. If big tech shines, Broadcom makes sure the lights stay on behind the scenes. Their massive VMware acquisition pushes them further into software and services, creating new opportunities and strong growth. With the stock already up sharply, people are starting to recognize Broadcom as a force in the next tech wave. Notice anything? Every company here is soaked in AI, in one form or another. Pelosi's strategy points to a clear belief: AI will drive the next decade of innovation, profit, and disruption. From powering data centers and designing smart chips to managing the world's information and health data, these investments are building blocks of the digital future. Now for the tough question: How would you rank these 6 giants? Some investors lean on Amazon and Google for stable growth. Others crave the AI sizzle and explosive potential that comes with Nvidia. There are infrastructure fans betting on Broadcom, and risk seekers looking to Tempest for a breakout story. What fits best depends on your investing style and goals. Chasing returns is exciting, but don't forget the flip side. These are already some of the market's biggest names, carrying high valuations and sector-specific risks. Tech moves quickly, regulations change, and volatility is always a wild card. Following the political money makes for great research, but your final moves should be grounded and diversified. Information is power, but diversification is your best protection. Picture this. Imagine if you could read the same market signals and reports as top politicians. You'd ride the trends before the crowd, maybe turning your portfolio into a high-flying rocket. That's why studying what they buy and why can provide valuable ideas for long-term investors like us. In summary, tracking Pelosi's investments can be a smart starting point, but it's just that, a starting point. Dig deeper into the fundamentals, size up the risks, and align every purchase with your own strategies and goals. Here on Dividend Surge, we'll keep uncovering the latest opportunities, so you're always one step ahead on your journey. So, Surge Seekers, among Pelosi's top 6 picks, which one do you think will take off next? Do you already own any of these market movers, or are you eyeing something new? Drop your thoughts and questions down in the comments below, like the video, and be sure to subscribe for the next wave of Dividend Surge insights. Until next time, keep riding those dividend waves and seeking smart growth.